Apple is set to have its biggest spring event in history, and it's all starting with the new iPad Pro. From a humongous 16-inch screen to up to 4 terabytes of storage, there are some crazy leaks out there. So grab some popcorn and smash that like and subscribe button as we tell you about the biggest changes coming to the iPad Pro 2024. Starting off with the design. The iPad Pro is getting a major makeover for the first time in 4 years. Leaked drawings showed that it'll be slightly bigger and slimmer than before. The 11-inch model will be slightly taller and narrower, having a mere thickness of 5.1 millimeters, while the 12.9-inch will be slightly bigger, rounding off to 13 inches. This one will be even slimmer at just 5 millimeters. That will make them the slimmest tablets ever, even thinner than the 5.5 millimeter flagship Samsung Tab S9 Ultra. This decrease in thickness could lead to an overall weight reduction, since it was an issue with the previous iPad Pro, especially with the Magic Keyboard attached to it, which actually made it even heavier than a MacBook Air. They're also switching up the position of the front camera, moving it to a more landscape position. That's because Apple has been working on a Face ID-enabled camera that would sit at the top of the tablet when in landscape mode. This would be a welcome change, since the front camera on the iPad Pro currently sits in a corner at an off angle, making video calls look weird. The iPad Pro is also rumored to be coming with a glass back. This is because wireless charging doesn't work through metal. That's right, Apple is finally bringing MagSafe to their flagship tablet. Now, an entire glass back would make the iPad Pro fragile and heavy, and Apple knows that. That's why they could be looking to redesign just the Apple logo at the back to enable MagSafe charging through it, perhaps making it slightly bigger to fit a wireless charger. Now coming to the display. The biggest change coming to the iPad Pro this year is a transition to OLED displays. It'll be a huge upgrade over the LCD we've seen in the 11-inch and the mini LED we've seen on the 12.9-inch models. OLED is generally considered better with superior contrast and deeper blacks. Not only that, the iPad Pro will use Apple's stacked OLED display technology, which could make it as bright as a MacBook Pro. Reports say Samsung will exclusively make the displays for the 11-inch iPad Pro, while LG will provide the displays for the 13-inch model. Along with a new design and a display upgrade, we're also getting some fresh new accessories for the iPad Pro. First up, it's the Apple Pencil 3. With the Apple Pencil 2 being released back in 2018 alongside the last iPad Pro redesign, it's about time Apple refreshed their stylus. This time, the Apple Pencil 3 will come with magnetic tips that will be easily swappable. These tips will have different textures and different hardness levels, giving users a more natural feel and better customization. The Pencil 3 will also feature a real-world color picker, which was already patented by Apple. The idea is that you can touch any object with the Pencil 3, and it would not just sample its colors, but also copy its texture. The Pencil 3 will also get Find My support for the first time, so no more having to worry about losing your Apple stylus again. Along with the Pencil 3, we're also getting a brand new, completely redesigned Magic Keyboard Gen 2. The last time Apple released one was in 2020, and it's completely changed the iPad experience, adding a trackpad and keyboard that works flawlessly with no lag and no batteries thanks to a direct connection. The new Magic Keyboard will have a larger trackpad and an aluminum bottom section to make the iPad Pro look more MacBook-like. The top section will continue to be made of plastic, perhaps implementing perfect pass-through charging to match the new iPad Pro's MagSafe feature. If that happens, then you can also wirelessly reverse charge your AirPods and maybe even your iPhone on the back of the iPad Pro's Magic Keyboard. Apple will likely have to redesign the entire hinge and push the iPad Pro backwards to make room for the larger trackpad. Some online patents show this new hinge having a storage compartment charging place for the Apple Pencil. Not only that, it'll also have some new modes for a higher viewing angle and a clipboard mode. Now moving on to performance. The iPad Pro will get upgraded to an M3 chip with features like ray tracing and Metal FX upscaling, allowing AAA games to look even better. The M3 upgrade will feature a 15% faster CPU and GPU performance compared to the M2 iPad Pro. Based on the latest 3nm process, M3 is a more power-efficient chip, so we could expect to see an improvement in the iPad Pro's battery life. One crazy leak also suggests that the new iPad Pro could provide up to 4 terabytes of storage, which is absolutely wild, since all the latest MacBooks top out at 2 terabytes. As for the price, all these swanky upgrades will make the iPad Pro more expensive than ever. Thankfully, recent leaks suggest it's only about $200 more. So expect the new iPad Pro to start around $999 for the 11-inch model and $1199 for the 13-inch variant. And finally, a release date. The launch of the iPad Pro is just around the corner. Apple will announce their flagship tablet at their spring event, which could be as early as next week. There you have it. The iPad Pro 2024 is shaping up to be an exciting release. So what do you think of the upgrades? Tell us in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.